thanks very much, everybody. Morgan Rusk is my name from Mitsubishi Electric, and I'm here to talk about what we call the art of manufacturing, and we give it the name of e-factory. To be honest with you, this presentation I could have given at any of the workshops that are here today, because it's something that covers not just sustainability, but it's about collecting data, which is so important in any manufacturing process, that can identify, how to leanly produce your product sustainably, etc., and even to identify products that might be waste, which might be for your organization, but the gathering of data is the way to know where you need to go. But I'm going to talk about there's a number of phrases or terminologies that are going around, things like Internet of Things and big data, and really they're sometimes seen as some of these throwaway remarks, and we don't really know what they mean. And I suppose I'm going to try to explain what these expressions mean. But in fact, what they mean fundamentally is, a world where all parts are interlinked and coexist together. Now, in the world of manufacturing, what we mean by that is that we live in a world where efficiencies and cost reductions can be achieved by having an integrated automation solution and extracting hidden benefits, most importantly, from existing resources. So that's very, very important. If we look at, because we're a Japanese company, we've picked a Japanese manufacturing philosophy called Kaizen. And if we look at this manufacturing philosophy, it involves a number of different processes, but you'll notice at each stage the word data here. So we're talking about data collection, data communication, data analysis. So, how do we handle this data? How do we deal with this data? And when we have it, you can understand or appreciate that the benefit of this data means that data from an operational point of view can come from the factory floor up to the planning people in management, but also obviously then the information that's created at that upper level can be filtered down to the operator level, and it's all about empowering users at each of those levels. If we look at the process of making things, that's a slide with lots of information on it, but fundamentally, the key to it all is that if we're more efficient, or to be more efficient, we need to link all of these processes together. And again, key to that is data. But all of this is theoretical? Well, it's not. We call it, this concept, e-factory. So what e-factory is a solution that bridges the gap between all the different levels in a manufacturing process. So if I look at this graphic, it shows the shop floor up to the ERP level, through the MES level, and how do we bridge the gap between all of these levels, and we use the e-factory process to do that. Now, it's an interesting thing for us, because very much our comfort zone is kind of down at the shop floor layer, where we're gathering all the information, and we're at the controls layer. We've, I suppose, in the last 10 years developed technologies to get the information up to the MES layer, but certainly at the ERP layer we're not confident at all. We don't necessarily have that ability, and we've realized to give this proper e-factory solution, we need to get partners who have expertise in those fields, and that's what we've done in creating the e-factory Alliance program. So what will it achieve, or what's the effect? Well, it should give you improvement in productivity, quality, etc. And look, the most important thing is that you have a reduced total cost of ownership, which obviously is the most important thing. Why are we different than other solutions that might be out there? Well, we've got experience, as I say, the Alliance program, which gathers up other top class companies together with Mitsubishi. We have, and you'll see in a minute, we have a seamless technology to allow information flow to flow very seamlessly and fast between all the different layers, and we have the know-how. From an experience point of view, you can see the world started talking about the Internet of Things back in the year 2000, approximately. We created our eFactory program in 2003, so we've been going for 13 years now, and we've garnered a lot of experience over the years in doing that. I suppose the headlines: we have over 10,000 eFactory installations around the world, and we've thousands of eFactory Alliance partners. So who are those partners? Well, I suppose I should really look at where, what industries or what levels those partners are in. And I suppose you can see we're kind of in that middle layer at the controls layer, and therefore we needed help from partners below us, so sensor manufacturers, but also then very importantly we needed partners at the higher end. And if we look at a list of names that you may or may not recognize, I mean, again, at the sensor layer you've got people like P&F, who else, SICK, Vago, people like that. But at the upper layer, we've got people like Cisco Systems and IBM. So, these are the guys that really know how to analyze data, and we've partnered officially with these companies. The seamless element of what I was mentioning earlier on, in order to gather all this information and pass it between the different layers, we need to have a very fast communication system. And we developed a number of years ago, again, top in class, or first in class speeds in 1 gigabit per second CC-Link IE, which is a fiber-based communication network, which is very, very successful, very robust, and very, very fast. From a know-how point of view, Mitsubishi is a worldwide company and have a presence in most countries around the world, and all of these things together mean that we have solutions that can work for your manufacturing facility. Very quickly, going to look at a couple of case studies. This is one in Germany, water treatment plant, and key to the success of this particular application was the partnering with a company called Schaeffler or FAG, who make vibration sensors that look at predictive maintenance in motors and anything with a rotary bearings. That's a technology that we don't know, but we developed software along with Schaeffler to create a fantastic off-the-shelf solution, and we've been very successful in not only in Germany but also in Ireland as well. Another one is an application we did with Intel, and it involved the fact that we developed a module for our PLC. So our PLC is our control system, and we developed a module for our PLC that allows for seamless connection from the shop floor to the MES layer without going through another PC layer. So a lot of companies like not to have a PC layer between their shop floor and their manufacturing, their MES layer, and the reason for that is security, lots of reasons. And we've developed a product that allows information to go directly from the shop floor into your database software like SAP and Oracle and platforms like that. And Intel reckon that they, by using this system, they made savings of over $9 million a year. So it's obviously very significant. And then the last one I'm going to mention is a company in the UK, Honda, well obviously a Japanese company as well, but they've used what we call our IQ platform, which is a PLC platform that allows you to have a number of different control systems based off that one platform. So they've got a controls platform, a robot platform, a motion platform, and a data platform, all on the same solution. And the benefits of that were, huge efficiency savings, that the data was shared between all these different processes, and they had huge savings and improvements using that system. So that's it. what we're saying is that achieving your goals with Internet of Things, Industry 4.0, our solution is eFactory. That's it. Thanks very much. Any questions?